aerial mode? Oh, yes.
Leave it to me.
Okay, gotta learn to drive better. See, someone asked him if he played Minecraft. He said if it was a PC. He walked right into that one. I'm sorry, but he was hook, line, and sinker on that. He walked right into it. Like straight into the brick wall.
Hopefully this helps.
Right, let's ride. Yo, what the deuce? Don't worry, I'm learning. Okay, this is sweet. Like, wow. Oh no. Okay, that was a good save.
Leave it to me.
Dude, I was afraid we were just gonna fall and crash. Oh no.
Hopefully this helps. Stay behind me. Shackles be gone. Cycle of growth.
My compliments. Glory demands more.
I didn't want this.
Still recognize me. Masterpiece complete.
Swift and resolute. Hopefully this helps. You will obey.
Come on, we need more.
Nowhere to hide.
My My compliments. Victory favors me. In the name of the Montellis. Still recognize me?
Right, almost.
Is that it?
Swift and resolute.
Right, there we go. KO. Ooh, shiny. No, have absolutely no need for it. Okay. Right where we start. Wait, what's this little portal doing here? Oh, I went to the wrong place. Yep, I'm a doof. I'm a doof. Wait, 30 years for cats? You know, forget those animals. Give it to dogs. Dogs are the best. No, cats are just little jerks. Like, they really are. They do nothing and they just wait for you to die. Oh, it's a deuce, okay? Let's try this again. Oh, geez, movies. You know, but they're not as amazing. There's a reason why dogs are man's best friend, Alex. There is a reason. It's like there's a reason why that guy made a comment and didn't understand satire. Well, on one of my YouTube videos. Right, let's enter. Alright, time to see Dr. Rapey-Stein.
Candy? It's a new flavor. Sigrika and Lene suggested it. Great for lifting spirits.
Yep, that'll wake me up.
All right, Luke. What's the word on this Exostrider plan?
My conversation with Lucilla went well. She's on your side. Your showing during the Dark Side incident also helped speed up the Academy's internal review.
Yay?
That said, you've been a student here for less than a year. You'll need the Space Trek Collective's approval to officially activate the Exostrider. Their biggest financial backer is the new Federation. And of course, they answer to an entire board of investors.
Dang it.
And to them, the Exostrider is definitely a high-value asset. I've been flooding their desks with reports. Your Academy investigation record, your latest test scores from Abel College, and a full physical adaptability eval I wrote myself.
And were they rejected?
We got a meeting. But when that much money's involved, conflicts of interest make everything move very slowly.
Dang it.
Unlike Jinzhou or Renacida, they've got far too many cooks in the kitchen.
I'm worried we don't have that kind of time.
Exactly, which is why we're going to strike first. Besides, things have changed. It all comes down to this guy. This is Chase, head of the Space Trek Collective. He just got back to Lahai Roi on a Triumph avionics ship from the new Federation. President Lucilla, Professor Mornier, and I have all put in a good word. You'll be meeting him at the Research Institute. Chase started as a low-level employee at Ashridge Energy in the new Fed. Then, he dropped off the grid for a few years before resurfacing in a government position. After that, he left the government and started diving into multiple large-scale investment projects. Some say he's still been Ashridge Energy's man the whole time, but no one's been able to prove it.
You gotta get that proof, baby.
He's sharp, low profile, and very smooth. At his age, he's seen it all. His only real concern is if the Exostrider's pilot can be controlled. Normally, they'd pick Academy synchronists who have been signing stacks of NDAs since day one. But
Sounds like his attitude changed. Does that have something to do with the changes you mentioned?
He's under the influence of beer?
come in. Let's talk over some hot drinks.
Oh no, the guy's under an influence. Oh, we don't take no drug tests. See, yeah, I had a dog 2 times, couldn't take the responsibility being an indoor kind of person. Cats are well trained, don't need
How did it feel working
trained
with
by
her?
humans, they go to the bathroom in a litter
Well,
box.
At first, she was pretty dominant, steering the conversation the whole time. But now I understand it's because
can
this
they play
academy
fetch?
means so much to her.
Give you kisses. Be protective. God dang, why am I so gassy tonight? I have like been farting nonstop. And I realized the mistake I made. Just saying that.
Based on your intel, the reactor core has been returned. Ideally, we'd wait for the Exostrider to awaken before trying to help Imyth or confront the Thrunodian.
And
The
dang,
recent
Chris, I
readings
forgot to
from
say
the
your name.
Institute's Stridergate
I
monitors,
missed.
they're off the charts. Void matter reactivity is spiking. The Space Trek Collective is getting twitchy. If Thrunodian Aleph 1 breaks the seal, all of Solaris will be at risk. Not just Lahai Roi. Now, The Collective didn't establish itself here without binders full of contingencies for a Threnodian event. Problem is, every one of those plans would scorch decades of scientific progress.
My God, are you still talking?
Which, in our case,
Why is she
actually
still
gives us some
talking?
leverage. Enough to have a real conversation with their head.
Then I'll convince him. I'll show him the lowest casualty count is the only one that makes sense. He'll have to approve me as the synchronist who pilots the Exostrider.
Yo, or we just hijack that thing.
Luke, you mentioned you have contacts in the Black Shores. In this workspace of yours. It's secure, right?
Guaranteed. What are you thinking?
Lahai Roy is closed off from the outside world. Public comms are probably tapped by Fraxidus moles inside the Academy. And right now, I need a direct line to the Black Shores.
I see.
I mean, it could be worse. We could be
Give me a
calling
moment.
J.G. Whitworth.
I'll establish the link and leave the rest to you.
Eh?
I received your call, Rover. Is the situation in Lahai Roy that dire? You look exhausted.
Oh, it's happened, Shorekeeper.
My frequency loss has been resolved. But Lahai Roy is under imminent Threnodian threat. I need your help, Shorekeeper.
Understood. For this purpose, both I and the Black Shores exist.
AI viewers?
Any additional intel on the Exostrider within the Tethys system? Verified or not, I need everything you have.
Just so you know, the arrow that you put at the end of your sentence is pointing straight to you.
I trust Luke. You can speak freely.
No, I
Records
don't.
confirm that Luke Herson has been providing critical assistance and intelligence to the Black Shores. I trust your judgment.
No, trust his judgment, but not his candy.
After the founding of Star Torch Academy, most information fell under their seal of secrecy. However, in its early days, you mediated negotiations between the Academy and the Roya. Through that process, the Black Shores gained partial access to certain archived insights. The Space Trek Collective fears that due to the Exoswarm's division, the Exostrider, even upon awakening, might not have enough power to face the Threnodian. This concern led to the Augmented Resonance Initiative, the Synchronists. Observing how Sentinels work with their resonators, they theorized that the Exostrider, sharing similarities, could amplify its power through a resonator as well. However, considering your link with the Exostrider, the Tether system does not recommend this method. We have intel that deep beneath Lahai Roy lies the keystone left behind by the Exostrider long ago. It rests directly atop the seal on the Strider Gate. You can think of it as a kind of lock. You do not need a cockpit to pilot the Exostrider. So long as its activation sequence remains unobstructed, you may pilot it using the keystone.
Is it because I'm its arbiter?
Precisely. For one who shares its origin, a cockpit would be more of a hindrance. As for Imeth, I think Dr. Luke's proposal is viable.
You mean using the exoswarm-like shell that appeared in the cockpit to look for her?
Yes, the connection between frequencies will help. Rover, bring her with you when you activate the Exostrider.
Sure. While I'm there, the Black Shores will need to keep a closer eye on the Hyroi.
I understand.
I'm counting on you, Shorekeeper.
As long as I may be of help to you, I am content. Please return safely from the Strider Gate, my star.
I will. Don't worry.
These transitions are on P.
I'll inform Lucilla. Take your time finishing that drink before you head out.
What do you think? I'm about to ask a man to sign off on a crazy plan. And I can't even promise him it'll work.
Yep. Easy. No risk it, no biscuit.
Nobody has a plan they promise will work. If Chase agrees, it's because he's betting that you're his best option. Just take the win. At the end of the day, it all comes down to the person.
And that's what a gambler would say? No, that's what a former NFL head coach said. You gotta risk it for the biscuit. No risk it, no biscuit. And that coach was Bruce Arians during his Cardinals tenure. I believe Dr. Luke has already briefed you about the meeting with the Spacetrack Collective's head. To come to Academy Affairs. He's waiting for you there. Yeah, in this case, we're talking high risk, Alex. We're talking you better sack up risk.
Ah, Rover. I've already assessed your general health condition. Here is the prescription.
Ah, yes, my general health.
Proactively taking care of your...
Spank you very much. Alright. Bet when the Nationals will win. I don't think they're gonna win tomorrow. I say give it 2, maybe 3 days. That would be my educated guess.
Wind guide me.
Okay.
Well, that's because yesterday we were at 500, then we lost. And so, we're probably gonna go 1-2 games below 500, then return to 500, then lose again. Because we're so afraid of having a winning record. That's the way I view it. I think we'll play the Mets tomorrow, actually. Hold on. No, Braves. Yeah, they're gonna kick our ass.
Mr. Chase, this is the student I mentioned, Rover. Our best hope for piloting the Exostrider.
Save the intro, President Lucilla. We've met before.
Before? In my past life at the Academy?
Yo, I remember nothing. So
Let's
fill
just
me
get
in.
down to it. The Threnodian LF-1 situation is deteriorating. We're running out of time. I wanted to wait for the Exostrider's self-regeneration to finish, but the clock has run out on that one. So tell me, Rover, why do you want to pilot the Exostrider? What's the play?
The
To
play
find
is to
Imeth
win.
and put down the Threnodian.
Imeth. Name rings a bell. The one with the high sync rate. Her disappearance was a real loss for us.
She's beyond the Strider Gate.
Ooh.
I see how it is. But finding one person in a goddamn interdimensional haystack, not so easy. You understand our
Try the
position.
Marvel Cinematic
The
Universe.
Threnodian is our priority.
Stopping the Threnodian is my priority too. I'm gonna handle both. Look, we have the same objective. So like you said, let's just get down to it. If void matter erupts, Lahai Roy is ground zero. Every one of your projects will take a hit.
Then you'll be sad, and then next thing you know,
Regarding LF-1, our intel is insufficient. We are not, at this time, considering its total destruction.
damn.
What we need is for the Exostrider to reinforce the seal on the Strider Gate.
How many?
To do that, we need a qualified synchronist.
One home run.
And we need the Institute's drive replica.
One.
When that gets embedded in the Exostrider's chest cavity, then its repair is complete. Right now, the replica is in its final phase of development. We're still missing critical data.
Drive replica. Is that what you're building from the fallen reactor drive after Helios was launched?
Correct. It's based on the original drive's framework. You had a hand to play in that.
I
You
did.
made sure Helios got launched. To complete the drive replica, we require precise data from the Exostrider operating in high concentrations of void matter and environmental readings from inside the Threnodian.
You know, I still remember none
Without
of this
them,
shit.
we can't guarantee the Exostrider can resist LF-1's corruption. Here's the verdict. On behalf of the Space Trek Collective, I authorize you to pilot the Exostrider.
Wait, we did it?
But remember, our objective is the data. We need readings from the high concentration zone to complete the replica. And your personal mission gets 10 minutes. That's the max duration our void matter barriers can cover the Strider Gate once it's opened. After 10 minutes, you return to Lahai Roy, whether you found Imeth or not. Do you accept?
Deal. One more thing. I won't be using a cockpit. Just show me the way to the Keystone and have the Exostrider ready. That's all I need.
Huh. Still full of surprises. Always bringing us the unconventional. Lucilla, run a high-pressure sync test for the Synchronist. I've seen the physical eval, but I want live data for validation.
I also want my coffee. And something else under the table. I won't say
The
it out
moment the
loud.
numbers hit green, we'll begin preparations for activating the Keystone and deploy void matter barriers around the Strider Gate.
There's something else. I need a favor.
Go on.
The Fraxidus is lying low. Even after failing in the dark side, they could move the moment the Strider Gate opens.
Ah, that's
And?
what's on your mind. Well, I have an update. Remember Sigrika's friend? The somewhat lackadaisical one?
You mean Denia?
Yeah, lay it on us.
That's the one. She's gone missing. Our
No!
investigation.
Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Are you?
But don't let it distract you. I have a reliable friend keeping an eye on Fraxidus activity. You just focus on waking the giant. Leave the rest to us, Rover.
The Black Shores just sent a formal communication request. They're offering full support for Lahai Roy's evacuation, if it comes to that. You handle it, Lucilla. You have a better read on the situation than I do. And you're better at talking with that student.
You know, what do you mean, that student?
If there's anything else you want to ask me, now's the time.
I'm
Oh, this
surprised you're placing
jerkbag.
this much trust in Rover, authorizing her so readily. Any particular reason?
We're different, President. I'm a businessman, and businessmen trust their instincts for a good investment.
And my instincts tell me she is the main character, so I'm gonna go with it.
The Threnodian could strike at any time. Given the circumstances, Lahai Roy may have to be written off. And with the timeline we have, relocating the Exostrider is impossible. If we're gonna lose it anyway, why not let her take one last swing?
Understood. We still need to prepare for the worst-case scenario.
Of course. If this fails, we'll initiate the backup plan. Duskvale.
Don't you say that!
Ugh, that guy gives me the creeps. What kind of place is the new Federation anyway? Are they all gonna be like that?
We'll find out when we get there, Abby.